The Idaho killer they caught. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I forgot to look at that. They caught that Idaho killer. Yeah, they finally fucking caught the guy. Man, I tell you, it's always the people you least suspect, right? Oh my god. Yeah, it certainly doesn't look like a fucking weirdo. Yeah, I'm glad they actually got him. I thought for sure he got away with it. He was posting on Reddit about the crime. Wait, what? I didn't read that. Where's the source on that? Here, how about I just control F Reddit and see if it's even in here? No. Here, what if I do... What we know about... we'll go to this one, I guess. What we know about the suspect arrested in connection with the Idaho college student killings. Jesus, he was a PhD student in the school's criminal justice program. Wow. Executive sub Tony and the resub 60. A Reddit post asking about criminal offenses. Wow. So this seems to have been a crucial component here. Koberger was previously an undergraduate and graduate student of I don't know that university, DeSales University, according to a statement on the school's website. DeSales is a Catholic university in Pennsylvania, graduated with a bachelor's in 2020, and then completed his graduate studies for Masters of Arts in Criminal Justice program. In a post that was removed from Reddit after the arrest was made public, a student investigator associated with DeSales University study named Brian Koberger sought participation in a research project to understand how emotions and psychological traits influence decision-making when committing a crime. The now removed Reddit post said, in particular, this study seeks to understand the story behind your most recent criminal offense with an emphasis on your thoughts and feelings throughout your experience. What the fuck? He posted on 4chan earlier this month that he was hiding in the woods in Pennsylvania. The guy's actual lunatic? Well, yeah, obviously, man. He killed 4 people. Of course he's a fucking lunatic. But not every lunatic is a Redditor. Jesus Christ. They eventually narrowed their focus on Koberger after tracing ownership of the Elantra back to him, according to 2 law enforcement sources, and his DNA also matched DNA that was recovered at the crime scene. Huh. He drove across the country in the Elantra and arrived at his parents' house in Pennsylvania around Christmas. Damn, he was not visited by Santa Claus this year. He got coal in his stocking. He was on the naughty list. I cannot believe they actually caught the killer. This really seemed like it was going to be a cold case. Here's the prime leftover in Jib Jab. Super happy to hear that, though. That's great news. Yeah, his next post can be about how prison food makes you feel and the emotions that you experience when eating the gruel. There's some muffin and swizzle. Describe what happened. This is about the killing of the 4 students in Idaho. There's a resub, Kirai. What do you mean? Who's Corey Deep? Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Muffin. Hold on, quick text message. Just give me 1 second. Okay, now I'm back. There's a resub, Gravity. And the bits deep. Oh. The Corey Kenshin stuff. No, they'll never mention it. Have you seen the TikTok detective who accused their roommates of what, being the University of Idaho killer? Sounds like classic TikTok. Oh yeah, they accused their professor. Thanks to resub. Knee slap. God, that is such TikTok shit too, man. That's so wild. Thanks to Tier 1 Red Queen. I know who the Idaho University killer is. It's Professor McGonaghy. Source? I just have a feeling. I checked my tarot card readings today, and it pointed me right to the suspect. Isn't the professor suing them now? I fucking hope so. Fuck TikTok detectives. They can suck my dick. Jesus Christ, that is so stupid. I hope the professor's suing them. Might be worse than Twitter detectives. At the very least, I don't see a ton of Twitter detectives doing what the TikTokers do. They'll play like some stupid goddamn music, and they'll dress up and then go over like horrible evidence that's just literal fan fiction with the goddamn text-to-speech on it. It's so much worse. At least when it's a Twitter detective, it's just some text and it's like, yeah, this is stupid. But then TikTok, it's a whole song and dance. Thanks the resub winner. I hope you enjoyed Doom Eternal. Terrible. Great game. But what of the 4chan detectives? Oh, what the fuck? 4chan is like actually the best detectives on the planet. No, Twitter detectives, obviously garbage. TikTok detectives should be locked up in jail ASAP. Reddit detectives miss every single time, but at least they're not TikTok detectives. 4chan gets it right almost every time. 4chan's like actual Benoit Blanc level. When 4chan decides to pick up a case, I'm usually like, yep, they'll catch him in the next 24 hours. And it'll probably be very accurate. What's something 4chan found? I always cite this one because it's so fucking cool. Anyone remember Shia LaBeouf's He Will Not Divide Us stuff? And then he planted that flag in the middle of nowhere with the perpetual live stream. Well, 4chan found that flag by using airplane patterns that were flying over during the live stream, and they were able to triangulate its position and find that flag. Actual nuttiness. Also found that teen that threw the puppies into the river. Oh, yep. They also found that, I think it was an Antifa guy, who was hitting people with bike locks. I think it was 4chan that caught that guy, too. Yeah, no, like, they are unironically incredible detectives. It's crazy. Like, it is actually crazy how, like, often they are right on the money. We gotta see the Shia LaBeouf one. Didn't Internet Historian make a whole video on how they found the Shia LaBeouf flag? I'll just do 4chan Shia. Yeah. It's in this video, right? From Internet Historian? I'm pretty sure it is. But even if it's not in that one, there's this one for it. This was such a big deal when they did it. "4chan can't beat the best GeoGuessr guy." That GeoGuessr guy is kind of next level. But the GeoGuessr guy would only come into the investigation after they have, like, photo evidence of, like, a general location of where they think he is. Then the GeoGuessr guy can come in and tell you exactly the street, country, town, whatever that is taking place in. But they need that photo first. If they don't have that information, then he's not going to be helpful. Thanks to the bits, Happy and Tori, and the Prime person. And Reset Bless. Him plus Joseph Joestar would go crazy. Who, the GeoGuessr guy? Watch To Catch a Predator? We've already watched the entire series. And also Hansen vs. Predator. I've seen every single episode. I love that shit. That content just never gets old, but I've seen it all now. Thanks to Bits Halo. Brian posted his location on 4chan. No, chat said that he posted that he's hiding in a Pennsylvania forest. I don't think he, like, gave his full location. Could this be Brian posting on 4chan forum all this time? Here's like a single tweet from a random account. Oh my fucking god. Maybe, or it could just be somebody RPing. The guy actually was caught in PA though. I don't know if that was like common knowledge. But he was also caught at his parents' house. Not exactly just in like a shithole in the woods. The house was in the woods? His parents' house was in the woods? I don't know why they'd put this information in here, but I'm just very curious now. Jesus. I tell you, always the people you least expect. This guy actually couldn't take a picture without looking like a psychopath. Have they heard from the parents yet? Well, this doesn't even mention his parents' house. Or actually, he could have said family's house, maybe. Oh. Nope. I'm still just gonna go out and say probably unlikely that that was him on 4chan posting. His parents' house is in a gated community in the woods of PA. So the opposite of a shithole, but it was in the woods. How'd they find out he was the killer? They traced the Elantra. They're looking to speak with the driver of the 2011-2013 Elantra that was spotted near the victim's house. So they honed in on that detail, connected it to this guy, and then connected other dots. became their prime suspect. Does he give some biscuit in the prime rifle? I doubt it, Tori. I don't think so. Motive? Psychopath. Probably not mentioned here, but he made a Reddit post talking about crimes and like how crimes make you feel when like committing a crime. Like he was trying to take a temperature and get people to answer. So it seems like just an absolute psychopath who wanted to know what it felt like to kill people.